You guys for continuing to rock with me, but I just got home off of an early morning flight, right? First thing through the door, I want to see my family. I love my family. You know, I'm a family man. I'm an advocate for families, right? Second thing, I got to get that hot shower because I got to throw the threads on. The threads make me feel like $1,000,000. But the third thing through my mind and all throughout the trip is that I got to have that Tiege pack. Tiege makes my life uncomplicated. It's uncomplicated skincare for men. The first way that I started specifically was their level 1 system. It's a daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and grime on your skin. 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of the dead skin cells. An AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun. And a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. Here's the thing. My favorite part about Tiege Hanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. They really making the process of achieving and maintaining amazing skin for men uncomplicated. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, the ability to customize your box, exclusive monthly deals, you can pause and cancel at any time, and you get free shipping. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers an amazing deal, right? Just click the first link in the description and you get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. It's an amazing deal. You got to get started today. You're not out here trying to look like a Dusty. And if you travel as much as I do, which I'm sure most people don't, but you know me, I'm pushing my bag chasers in order to be in the top 5%, top 10%, top 1%. We got to make our lives uncomplicated, and Tiege Hanley is no better product. You got to look good. You got to smell good. And you can't be looking like a Dusty. Make sure you get started today. Click the link in the description. Get that Tiege pack. Feel the Tiege, my friends. What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Welcome. Wednesday, August 31st, 2022, year of our Lord. What's going on, friends? We in the building, so on top of my game, I'm coming in through the ceiling. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I am very, 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 very excited. Very excited to be kicking it with y'all today because they say you the GOAT. Oh, I have. You know, one of the things that I've been doing lately, when I live stream at night, I give myself a cutoff time. So like last night we did sports talks. Tuesdays is my favorite day of the week, ironically, because Tuesdays is the days that I get to just let loose, be myself, kick it with the fellas, talk about NBA basketball on Fight Club, and just chill. Don't care who come up, don't care nothing. I don't care about none of that. I just be chilling, having a good time. But as I live stream at night, I'm starting to give myself a cutoff time. A. B. I've been closing out every single ring on my Apple Watch, which I have the calories set to 1,000. I have the walk around time set to 12 hours, and I have the exercise set to 30 minutes, which I can increase the exercise, but that don't really matter because if you close in 1,000 mark ring, which I then work out for about an hour and a half, between an hour and a half and 2 hours every day. Every day I close my rings and I feel awesome. Been drinking more water, getting more sleep, and so I'm taking care of myself. So thank you guys for continuing to check on me. What up to my girl Raw B? Shout out to Raw B. My dog is in the building. What's up, family? What up, though? What up, Matt G? I'm going to give him that work on the basketball court. Don't worry. I'm coming to a city near you on a basketball tour, right? We're not just talking about the Patreon. Shout out to my bag chasers, yo. Bag chasers is in the building. Tiege Hanley is in the building. Yo, you know what the funniest part about this whole conversation is? I got a phone call today with a producer from a major network. Major network. So I'm going to be making some stops. I might be in LA next week. I might be taking some visits because I can't announce it. I can't say who's, because nothing is in writing. Nothing. I don't know what's going to go on yet, right? But I'm going to be making my rounds and I'm going to be making some decisions and things like that. So we got some really big things going on and it should be awesome. It should be awesome. So I have a lot of work that I'm doing, which is going to require me to continue to get that sleep. It's going to require me to continue to do that Tiege Hanley. It's going to be, y'all in for a roller coaster ride of what the things that I got lined up and planned. Y'all are in for a roller coaster ride. I got some things that I'm working out, some kinks. We got some extra equipment that I got coming in because I've learned a lot of things from doing an interview from Charleston White, which, I got some makeshift stuff here because I got a lot of the stuff going over into the content creation space that I'm building in downtown Detroit. So I'm very glad to welcome you guys in on the ground floor of what I am building. And I know it don't seem like the ground floor because it's like, Anton, you've been doing the Millionaire Morning Show and After Hours for almost 2 years now. Almost 2 years we've been doing this channel, right? And then you've been doing content creation, and it seemed like, some of y'all been rocking with me since the beginning. Do you know that the original ones that tapped in with me as far as the seat at the table members, the highest members of the Patreon, do you know I've had almost zero fall off? Almost zero fall off of people that are seated at the table members that are still seated at the table members. Still sold out completely. I keep telling y'all, you got to get in where you can and put yourself in that position to win. Do you know that I told y'all that I was not going to open up the $9 tier to the early members that unlocked all of the access to the Patreon? When I say that the price of the brick was going up and it's never coming back, it's never coming back. Now, because you ain't buying courses from me from $15, $200, $15, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. You got an opportunity to rock out with somebody for $15. You unlock every fucking thing in the Patreon, including all of the exclusives and the upcoming exclusives. That's going to be absolutely incredible. Oh boy, I got some stuff coming for y'all. I got some people flying in. It is going to be incredible. So I'm working out the kinks. I'm learning. I'm evolving. I'm continuing to grow, but we're going to continue to do the work and we're going to continue to run up that bag. You know what I'm saying? It's only forward and up from here. Shout out to my bag chasers and the Patreon. The link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Oh my God, we are going to fucking run these numbers up. I got more real estate deals on the table. I'm the fucking king. And I haven't even begun. Haven't even scratched the surface of the things that we go. Can I tell y'all something before we get into the show? I'm honest. I want to be real with y'all. Let me remove this. First of all, let me get the rest of the housekeeping out of the way. Shout out to the bag chasers. Shout out to everybody that continue to rock with me. Shout out to everybody that's continuing to take this journey with me. I'm taking y'all fucking with me because I love y'all. I love y'all in real life. If you need to get in touch with me, make sure you email me at antondaniels413@gmail.com. Let me say that again. antondaniels413@gmail.com. I'm going to get you scheduled for a Zoom call. I'm going to get you scheduled for a phone call. But let me warn you, because we are way more than a month out, and I don't even like to have my schedule as far as phone calls because I got corporate clients and things like that. I don't like to schedule people more than a month to 5 weeks out. But let me fucking tell you, people are on it. So if you miss out, you just miss out. And I'm telling you right now that my capacity is going to come down. Most people that get a phone call or a Zoom call with me, they say, Anton, I got to do this monthly. I don't have a choice. And so they start to take up the spots even in the future because then they have reoccurring calls every single month or every 2 weeks and stuff like that. So I'm just going to let you know. In a little bit, I'm going to stop saying my email address. I'm going to stop saying that you can get a call with me. because I am going to virtually have no capacity, because I'm going to limit my capacity based off of the things that I'm telling you now and based off of the things that I'm working on. I'm getting more sleep. We doing more deals. And it's incredible. So if you with me now, let me give you a special thanks and a special acknowledgement for making sure that you align yourself with the greatest group on earth. My bag chasers are unmatched, unrivaled, and they are a community of people. And let me tell you something. I've never, ever, ever, you have never seen me let the words fans come out of my mouth, because I don't believe in that shit. Y'all are my friends. Y'all are my family. You are the people that mean the most to me. I sent some of my bag chasers to a conference in fucking LA this past weekend. Yeah, I did. They said, Anton, we want to go over to a conference over here and we think it could add value to the group. I said, well, you just send me the bill and I'm going to make sure that y'all taken care of, because I love my family. Anything to pour back into the people that mean the most to me, I got your back. Don't you ever say nothing about my family. I love y'all in real life. Fly to y'all, talk to y'all. We got the Patreon meetup coming this month coming up in September. Ain't nobody messing with us. It ain't a group that I would put, ain't nobody messing with us. Nobody. Not one. Y'all made me lose my train of thought. I was about to go Super Saiyan up in here. Y'all made me lose my train of thought. Shout out to the bag chasers. Shout out to everybody that contributed to the platform. Life of Devontae says, just scheduled one. Looking forward to having reoccurring calls in the future. Just don't say I didn't tell you. Just don't say I didn't tell y'all. Shout out to my dog Razik, says 2 more shares of Tesla added this week. Shout out to you. I sent out a challenge to my people. I said, listen, for everything that you're looking to buy, if you buy a car, you buy some sneakers, you buy a piece of clothing, split that purchase in half and decide to go ahead and invest in a company instead. I want you to buy shares, just as many shares of the company as you are buying the specific product from the company. Don't sit here and just be only a consumer. I want you to be an owner. Everybody keep talking about they, the people in these positions and all of this other type of stuff, and the owners of the company. You, the owners of the company. You have an opportunity to be a shareholder in the company. You have voting rights in that company. You have a duty to yourself to do the thing that is in your best interest in becoming an owner. Don't tell me about who owning the bank. We own the bank because we're buying the shares. All of them. JP Morgan. If we don't like it, then we move over to another bank. And we only doing business with the banks that we have shares in. How about that? How about that? You have an opportunity of a lifetime to determine your future by making the decisions that's going to be in your best interest. And all you have to do is be intentional. All you have to do is show up. All you have to do is make a short-term sacrifice so that you can do the things that you want to do for the rest of your life. It ain't going to kill you. Okay, so instead of getting 2 pairs of shoes, get 1 pair of shoes and buy some shares in a company. It's that simple. Because you know what's going to happen? Then you're going to start to naturally move into a space. You're going to naturally start to move into a space where you want to know more about your purchase. You want to know more about what you're investing in. And so now you're going to start to do the research. You're going to say, oh, that's the CEO. Oh, this is why they splitting shares. Ah, they doing share buybacks. Oh man, they facing headwinds because this is their competition. Wow, this is what their manager looks like. This is what the upper management looks like. This is what their strategy is for the future. This is what they're trying to do for the metaverse. This is who they're partnering with. When you see Adidas partnering with who did they partner with? Versace. No, Gucci. When I seen the Adidas Versace collaboration, I wasn't looking at it from a consumer's perspective. I was trying to understand it from a business perspective. When I seen Versace partner with Fendi, I said, oh, okay. When I'm seeing Adidas pivot and they starting to put more creators, content creators, they got Pharrell, all the human made stuff is going absolutely insane. Their partnership with Kanye and all of this other type of stuff. I said, listen, we got an opportunity of a lifetime now that we know better. Because let me be clear with you, and I told y'all this the other day. The old failed us. They told us to save our money. These geezers on YouTube, let me say it one more time. These old geezers that's pretending, fronting, and faking like they really getting it. These geezers, the boomer generation, they lying to y'all. Let me be very direct. They're lying to you. They have no clue. The average geezer, and don't sit here and tell me to respect my elders. Respect them for what? They was the dope dealers. They was the dope fiends. They was the ones that left their families. They the ones that couldn't keep a job. They the ones that burned down our cities. Shout out to everybody that participated in the 67 riots that Detroit just now starting to recover from. They the ones that put in y'all the Victim Olympics. They made you believe that it was the white man that was holding you down, and it wasn't. It was your daddy and your mama. Your mama is the one that was for the streets, and she was busting down the milkman. And your daddy is the one that gave you the mindset that you have towards women in the first place. They the ones. Those are the ones that are the real travesty. They are the ones that created this system that we need for child support. They're the one that got women empowerment and feminists because they fumbled the fucking bag. You cannot sit here and tell me that a group of women that never had rights and just really be able to vote, just really became able to vote, was able to overtake a whole fucking system. It's because the weak men of yesteryear still want to have a voice and participate. Your time is over. Family, go into the sunset, have a good time, and let us take the mantle because we actually doing some shit that's helping other people in our generation. Yo dope fiend daddy and yo pedophile uncle molested all of the women in the family, and now we trying to figure out why they got dependency issues. It's because of yo OGs failed you. They failed you. They never taught you how to invest. They never taught you how to be a better version of yourself. They never gave you the game on how you can be they saddled you with debt. They saddled you with trauma issues, and now they telling you to take therapy. Fuck you. Get out of my face. Care nothing about y'all. Please respect your elders. They ain't got no respect for themselves. You know the elders are the ones that's getting the majority of the venereal diseases. They got more STDs and more STIs than any other group on earth today in the United States of America. They fucked up. And now we got to take care of them. Now we got to be son husbands. And you can't live your dreams as a woman. And you can't even get a man that want to rock with you because your motherfucking mama ain't do what she was supposed to do. And now you got to take care of her for the rest of your life. That's fucked up. Don't sit here and tell me how they great. They fucked up our churches. They fucked up our homes. They fucked up our kids. And now they want some kind of respect. Bring yourself to the front of the congregation and apologize. So sick of these old people keep telling us what we should do and what we shouldn't do. You ain't did shit for your community. You a piece of shit. Tell your mama I said she a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care nothing about what nobody think. You know why? Because I'm winning. And I'm the person that can say what I want to say when I want to say it because I have no strings on me. Nobody controls me. Sick of these old people. Get the fuck off the panels. And if you want to come, then you can just come and just support. Smile, say hi, give your little 2 cents and get the fuck off the panel, man. But don't sit here and tell me what I am and what I ain't and what you gonna do and what we should be. If you knew, we would be in a better position than we are today. Got me sweating. Got me aggravated. Oh my God. Hate you niggas. Aggravate me, man. They gave us bad food, health problems, fucked up our churches, ran all of the men out, homosexuality. They gave us everything that we didn't ask for. Molested us, didn't protect us, fucked up our schools. They gave us gangs. They gave us gangs, y'all. If you want to sit there and blame somebody, then blame your people. Hold your father accountable and tell him, why you ain't give me what I needed in order to be successful? Why did I have to go out here and figure it out for myself? They gave you gangs. That's what they gave you. They gave you dope in your community. And then they passed out turkeys like that was going to make it feel better. They gave you guns. They gave you bad movies that taught you how to treat women. They gave you rap music, which is the widely considered, in my personal opinion, and I don't give a fuck what you say, one of the worst things that could ever happen to our community. You know why? Because out of the mouth, it's the most lethal weapon that you have. They shaped an entire generation of people to think a specific way. And you don't even know any better, and you so busy protecting the thing that's enslaving you. You can't even get out of your own way because they've conditioned you. In the Bible, it say the kids are the ones that suffer from the transgressions of their parents. It ain't even your fault. And it ain't the white man's fault either. Because the black people that was before your parents actually was better than your parents, and they was more successful under worse conditions. And so tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how the freest generation that was before us created fucking Sodom and Gomorrah right here on earth. Hate you motherfuckers. Fucking men of the previous generation. Fucked up. Messed up everything. And then you want to tell me don't cuss. No. Don't fuck up your community. Everything you have is fucked up. Y'all never stood up. Never stood up to the dope dealers. Never stood up to the pedophiles. You hid it and you swept it under the rug. You fucked with your little daughter. Messed up your son. Beat up on your wife. Never stayed married. You ain't did nothing. Y'all don't deserve no credit at all. You deserve to come to the front of the congregation and give us all an apology. Not me, because my people was good. My people actually took care of business. My father was a man's man. But now you looking at me weird because you don't know what a fucking man looks like. So now when I stand before you and I speak with my chest out, you think that I'm arrogant, when in reality, this is what a man is supposed to look like. He's supposed to take care of his wife. He's supposed to take care of his family. He's supposed to be a pillar of his community. He's supposed to put people on. He's supposed to put people in position. He's supposed to chastise the people that he loves. That's the foundation of a man. You don't know what a man look like. So when I speak to you, I look foreign to you. And you got to try to source out your information from another community. You don't even know what a real man look like. You think a man is supposed to be a fairy. Ain't no fucking fairy. You don't even know what a man look like no more. Let me tell you something. We're going to get into it today. I'm sorry. Give me a second. You know why your man have such a hard problem watching me with you? You know why you like watching me? Baby girl, listen to me. Do you know why you like watching me, but your man can't stand me? Because I make that nigga look bad. Because he wants you to take care of him. He looking for a partner. He ain't looking for no wife. He looking for a partner. He looking for somebody to go 50-50 in with him on them household bills. That's why he hate me. Because I'm not a reflection of his punk ass daddy. His daddy was like happy wife, happy life. And he feminine. And that's why he don't like watching me. That's why he can't stand me. That's why that motherfucker shrunk up in front of me when you brought him to the Patreon meetup. And I shook that man's, I shook his hand like a man, and it felt like butter. I said, that ain't no man's hands. That ain't no man's hands. Your girl been actually doing the work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I go out on a tangent. And you know what the worst part about that whole situation is? It's not even his fault. It's his father's fault. He don't even know what a man look like. At first you reject me, then you come to love me. Because at some point you're going to realize that I'm the daddy that you never had. I'm the reflection of a man that you never even knew existed. We don't got no heroes. Me and a few other people that you are visible, that you have some visibility into is all you got. Learn to love me. Learn to love me. Let me get into some of these super chats. Shout out to my people. New Era Man says, Neura Man says, preach. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for holding me down. My dog Brock says, Time Dog, aka the new cussing pastor. I don't look at myself as a pastor. I just look at myself as a real man. Shout out to Brock says, Pastor Love Offering. See, this is why I call you Pastor, but keep telling the truth. I'm here for it. Lockhart Perspective. I love you, baby girl. Says, I know you are telling the truth. The truth shall make you free. My terrible uncle caused a lot of issues for me. Cook Anton. There's a lot of y'all ladies out here that tried to cover up and hide the thing that you experienced in the past. And then now you got to be accountable from a lot of different people that's saying you ain't shit. Nah, that ain't true. You got value. They just don't know how to bring it out of you. Lil Black Duck 2001 says, this stress is what happens when you deal with JP one day. Then his pops the next. Drop a like for Anton's blood pressure. I'm good. I feel great. I'm working out. That's how I felt Monday night. Like, bruh, please shut the fuck up. I agree. AKA Harrison says, I like the energy, my guy. The Service USA, shout out to you, says, weak times are over. Now strong times are due to take over. Shout out to you, my friend. Shout out to everybody that's holding me down on the platform. AJ Adderley says, shout out to those of us who have started holding our own parents accountable for the lies and BS they've been telling us. I appreciate you, my friend, for holding me down. Also, Ray Sean says, the tribe is phenomenal. What profession doesn't the bag chasers have? We got them all. We got them all, Ray. Shout out to my dog, Andre C. Hatchett. I was wearing Andre's shirt the other day. I love Andre. I love Andre C. Hatchett. When y'all get on the phone with me sometimes, the first call, let me tell you, the first call that you get on the phone with me, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be cool. It's going to be dope. If we do a second call and you're not different from the time that I first talked to you when you still holding on to that stuff that you talked about in the past, then we're going to have problems. Sir Shah says, her husband's hand felt like velvet. No, it felt like velvet. That dude ain't been doing nothing but jacking off. That's what he been doing. He ain't been doing no work. I hate shaking butter hands. Six Paths Commandment says, oh, my black tea Anton is very different. Let's go, brother. And I ain't know I was going to tell you. It was getting hot in here. I had to go and turn the temperature down and everything. Rita brought me some water. First thing I hear when I touch down is an F-bomb. Men work. We grind. We hustle. We get it. Brandon Waiters says the truth is a breath of fresh air. Shout out to my dog, Brandon. Kicked it with him down in D.C. in person. I appreciate you, Brandon. I appreciate y'all. Let's get into the show. I'm sorry. I derailed the conversation a little bit. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All of them. What's the other one that I'm missing? TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Hit a like for the YouTube algorithm. Let me try to get myself together, gather myself. Let's have a little bit of fun, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm definitely going to open up the chat for you guys to be able to call up if you decide to once we get through this video. So this person right here, I think her name is Kayla B, right? Kayla B. And somebody sent me this. Shout out to my dog, the Uncle Tom. The Uncle Tom says, yes, sir. Let's get that Zoom call together. I respect the truth telling. And I look forward to your insight. I will be looking forward to the monthly calls. Shout out to my dog, the Uncle Tom. Rita, you going? All right, have fun. I know. You coming back by that time? All right, yeah, I'm gonna be here. You can just remind me. Rita reminded me of that international thing that I got to work on. Shout out to my dog, the Uncle Time. King by the Bag. I like that name. King by the Bag says salute to you. Thank you to everybody that hold me down, that contribute to the Cash App, Super Chats, everything that you got going on. I appreciate y'all. So this woman's name is Kayla B. Right now, the conversation that we're about to have right now, because I have not watched the video, but I looked at the title of the video, says, let me pull that up. We need to have a conversation, right? Sister, correct me if I'm wrong, of King Von. King Von is a dude that's recently come out, and Charleston White is a huge advocate against gangsters. Not even rappers in particular, but rappers often at times pretend to be gangsters. And so Charleston White highlights how he doesn't like King Von and all of this other type of stuff. And apparently she's the sister of King Von, right? And I've never heard of her before today. But the only thing that I'm evaluating her on is her words in this video, in which I have not watched yet, not her affiliation or her ties to her brother. Now, her ties to her brother, and the reason why I'm giving y'all this preface is because I want you to know who's who and who we celebrate within Black culture that I say is trash. Okay? This is the thing that people gravitate to. This is what your daughters are watching. This is the music that they turn up to. This is the things that we embrace. Okay? King Von has largely been proven to have killed, I believe, 8 people before his death, before somebody came and killed him when he was becoming a star. When he was becoming a star on the scene. I heard that the prosecutor down in Atlanta, shout out to the prosecutor down in Atlanta. I heard the prosecutor down in Atlanta says, rappers run, anybody doing crime run, because they throwing RICO cases on all y'all, just like Denzel Washington and Training Day. They say they're going to have you playing, and this is a strong Black woman, said that you're going to be playing basketball in Pelican Bay. Shoe program. 23-hour lockdown. King Kong ain't got nothing on a strong Black woman. Let me pull up this strong Black woman before we get to this video. I got to see what's going on. I heard that she says shoe program, nickel. Atlanta. Shoe program. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to get into this. Shout out to y'all don't get enough credit. Y'all don't get enough credit because I'm going to keep equal accountability partners, so I hold my ladies accountable, but I'm also going to give y'all credit where credit is due. Somebody sent me this the other day and I forgot about it. But we're going to show this. Check out the title. Fulton County DA put Atlanta rappers on notice. It take a strong fucking Black woman to start getting men to do what they supposed to do. All right, let's continue. She says she issued a warning to Atlanta rappers at a press conference on Monday, August 29th. I might have to pull up the press conference. We ain't even going to do it. I'm going to just, because you know we like to look at the videos. Let me look at the video. Fulton County DA. Boo, 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 boo. We pivoting today. Is this the press conference right here? Let me switch. You know, I got that YouTube Premium. We're going to get into it today. We got that YouTube Premium now. Boop, 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 boop.
Developing now, we're diving deeper into a major story out of Fulton County. 26 alleged gang members now facing 220 charges for a host of crimes. And it appears the web was untangled in part because of social media. 11 Alive's Hope 4 dug into that 94-page indictment to bring us the details.
Alleged gang members brought up on RICO charges by District Attorney Fonnie Willis. The suspects tied to a 6-year-old street gang called Drug Rich.
They use things like prescription bottles and money symbols, and this is in their jewelry and their tattoos, and we see that present here.
Those symbols include the letters RX and Monopoly symbols, and the DA's office used those symbols and the suspects' social media to tie each other together, saying it's proof they knew each other, conspired together, and promoted their enterprise online. Suspect Kenzel Walker, going by clairvoyance.
Look at this fool. Look at this fool. This is the thing that we celebrate the most. Look, we don't celebrate. Charleston White said it, and I looked in the comments. People hated him for it. They were so focused on the audio, which we gonna have that fixed by the next time. They were so focused on the video and the audio and how he said it and whether or not he had a glass eye or something like that. He said, Anton, let me tell you something. I said what? He said, listen, fam, don't you ever apologize for calling the culture that we rock with is trash. He said, we don't celebrate graduation speeches. We don't celebrate people becoming successful and getting a new job. He said, that don't go viral, Time Dog. I said, what go viral? He said, this fuck shit right here. He said, this is the move right here. We don't celebrate people getting to the bag. You know what we do to them people? We hate them. Anybody that get rich by doing it legally, we call them sellouts, and we say that they are the ones that we don't want to rock with. We're so fucking backwards. Y'all gonna like this piece of shit 100 times. But then when I show you my bank accounts, I show you how I get it. I show you my job. I said, yo, I'm going back to work, y'all, because they giving me a bag. Yay. All of my bag chasers said, woohoo. All of the haters said, see, I knew it. We don't celebrate working. We don't celebrate the blue collar man. We say that they ain't good enough for you. And so then this is what your sons do. They say, we got to get this quick money. We got to get to the bag. But the Atlanta DA, the Fulton County DA said, fuck you.
Voyant on Facebook holding money while wearing a Monopoly chain. Walker, one of the suspects accused of breaking into Mariah Carey's home. Alleged gang member Robert Gunter posting a photo of him holding a gun, wearing an RX hat and chain. Gunter accused of attempting to break into an Atlanta United player's home. It's this song posted on YouTube featuring suspect Taylon Barnes. The lyrics, sticking people up, how you think
lock them up,
kicks on my feet, and creeping in our back door, take your stuff, then
lock them up.
My big bros. A photo of Barnes on Instagram holding a gun and wearing jewelry
Look
with
at these
RX
fools.
insignia. Barnes accused of attempted murder and burglary. This is just a snapshot of evidence pulled from social media accounts of the 26 suspects, but Willis believes it connects each.
Look at that strong black woman. Look at them fools. Look at the fools. Let me make sure y'all can see all of their faces. Shout out to Atlanta. When y'all gonna root out all of the trash? Do we got to depend on the boomers to do it? Because it ain't gonna get done if we do it that way.
And multiple crimes.
RICO is a tool that allows a prosecutor's office and law enforcement to tell the whole story. And so we use it as a tool so that they can have all the information they need to make a wise decision.
Talk to him, baby.
Used similar evidence against Young Thug, Gunna, and members of the alleged YSL gang and the May indictment of the rappers and 25 others. Legal experts' opinions differed on whether rap lyrics can be or cannot be used as strong proof of crimes. There are a lot of moving parts to this story, and you can read more.
We don't care. Look at that. 26 alleged gang members indicted after a series of crimes against Atlanta celebrities. Yo. The Fulton County DA said gang members, we targeting gang members and we tracking down the people that's using social media and the ones that y'all always hitting the likes for, the things that you use the tools for in order to get your shows. We going to use them same tools. The same tools. We going to use them same tools in order to make sure that we convict y'all. So now that we got a little bit of a background as to what this show is about, okay? We have a foundation as to why we came to the point that where we came to in the first place. Our older men. Simp, weak, broke, dope fiends, molesters, the R. Kellys. Now that we know who's who in this story, let's come back to the woman that we want to talk about, right? And her name specifically is Kayla B, if I'm not mistaken. And she's the sister of King Von. And again, I have not watched the video. I am going to be reacting to it just like you are. But at the same time, I need you to understand why I'm saying what I'm saying, because I'm not just going off on young black women. I'm not just going off on older black men. I'm not just having a conversation based off of how I feel. I'm telling you what needs to be done by the people that have been silent for a long period of time. But if you rock with me and you love me and you support me, then you are going to do the thing that's the best for you. I'm not asking you to do anything for me. I'm asking you to do something for your kids, for the people that come after you. But let's check out the video, y'all.
You recently went viral for saying, if a man
shout out to Say Cheese. I'm actually going to link the video in the description for those that restream this. I'm gonna link the link to the video, the original video, in the description, so you can go ahead and check this out. Shout out to my dog Say Cheese. This is what she looked like. Tattoo butterfly, got the kid on her arm, eyelashes, weave, chain, you know, the For the Street starter kit. The I'm gonna melt when I get older starter kit and start to look like Black China. Let's continue.
Now, he has to pay for everybody, including the girlfriends, homegirls, everybody. And a lot of, you got a lot of backlash for that. You recently went viral for saying, if a man takes his girlfriend out, he has to pay for everybody, including the girlfriends, homegirls, everybody. And a lot of, you got a lot of backlash for that.
I know I got a lot of backlash. It's like, I don't know, maybe because the people I hang around. It's like, not even, you don't gotta even hang around no rich, famous people. Growing up, my baby daddy, for instance.
Growing up, my baby daddy, for instance. These are y'all daughters. Again, I can't even hold her accountable because in my eyes, how old is this chick? Let me see how old this chick is. November 26, 1994, 27 years old, about to be 28. So she's not even a child. I was about to say she's a child to me, but she very much can get a coaching session. So I can't even say that. I can't even say that. She said, my baby daddy. She said, my baby daddy, not the father of my child, not my husband, not the guy that I'm in a relationship, long-term relationship with, and I'm looking to marry, my baby daddy.
He took care of me, his mama, his whole family. Anytime we used to go out, pay for everybody, pay for everything, pay all the bills. So it's like, I'm just used to this shit. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck people be talking about. Maybe they need to come outside with us. Because when
they need to come outside with us. They need to come outside. Gentlemen, 9 to 5's is played out according to Kayla B. I have nothing to say about her specifically. I have everything to say about her message. Shout out to Jordan Smith. Says, chat contribution to the plate. Welcome back to the dark side. Anton Thanos, you and Logic killed last week on Lapeef. Shout out to everybody that be tuning into the Lapeef Let's Talk show and Q&A tonight. We're going to have a really dope conversation tonight. Let me go ahead and I'm going to play it, and then y'all give me what y'all thoughts are.
my girls go outside, we ain't paying for shit. All we doing is drinking a bottle of liquor, smoking a hookah, ordering food, adding more to the tab, and the niggas paying for it at the end of the day. Yeah. You know, it's probably a lot of guys that...
And the niggas paying for it at the end of the day. This is how they think about you. This is what they think about you. And the niggas, she said it, and the niggas pay for it at the end of the day. You ain't nothing but a nigga. That's all you are to her, fam.
Break 9 to 5 and shit that feel like they had some shit to say, like, I ain't doing this. My brother right here, he probably feel the same way. I ain't paying for everybody.
I just made a song.
He ain't paying for everybody. It's like different folks, different, like, I don't know, I be around them, one of the ones, but like, some people be cocky and stuck in their ways, like him over here. I know for a fact he ain't paying for everybody. When they go out, it's like, that's not a problem. Ooh, I'm just not hanging around people like that. Not saying my brother is something wrong with him over here not doing it, but I just hang around like people that's doing it.
And then she cocked her head like, and then she hit you with the, she said these 9-to-5 dudes ain't doing that. Shout out to my 9-to-5 guys that's getting it legally, taking care of business and understand the value of your time and not aligning yourself or making yourself available to these type of women. Shout out to my 9-to-5 guys that is going to be rich forever. Because let me tell you something about a 9-to-5 girl, baby girl, or 9-to-5 guy, baby girl. Let me take a sip of water real quick. Let me tell you about a 9-to-5 guy. They making 2, 3, 4, 500,000 a year. They work hard. They take care of their families. They never gonna be called a baby daddy. Listen, I don't care if you make $60, $70, $50, $80,000 a year. Salute to you because you are on your way up the ladder, my friend. You doing it legally. You taking care of your business. You making sure you make your investments in your 401k. These type of women age the fuck out. And you know what they gonna be doing? They gonna be calling Kendra G talking about, I want me a man that makes 6 figure. Your best years ahead of you. This is the best time of her life. This is the greatest moment. Her apex. Her life, ladies and gentlemen, will never be any greater than today at 27 years old. This is her apex. This is her ceiling. Everything goes downhill from here. You won't even my 9-to-5 gentlemen. My 9-to-5 guys that's getting it. The dudes that's taking care of business. Let me tell you something, big dog. You not even going to reach your full earning potential until your 50s. Yeah. Bro, you got your whole life ahead of you and phenomenal. Don't you ever settle for a woman that's going to tell you what you are and what you can't be and making you do the thing that they feel is best. If you don't man up and become the man that you're supposed to be and stand up to these chicks and start doing the thing that's in your best interest instead of trying to be seen with these chicks, man, if you don't start to understand your value and your worth and know that you're going to be a better version of yourself every single day, every day you add to your net worth, every day you go to work, you become more successful. Every day you add to your assets in your portfolio, especially if you're a bag chaser. Man, if you don't start to understand that you're great, if you don't stop asking for submission and start just becoming great, understanding that you ain't got to ask for it, she going to recognize your greatness and want to be down with you, and you ain't going to have no time for that hoe. And she going to be chasing you. She going to be begging for your attention, fam. I dropped a video on my other channel this morning, and I told you, I said, yo, and we going to get back to the video. I said, gentlemen, if she's acting unruly, let her do it. And some people said, Anton, I don't understand, fam. Why would I just let her do it? Because some lessons are best learned. That hard head is going to make a soft ass. Let the world kick her ass, man. Why do you care? Let me get back into the video. We going to talk. I'm seeing the super chats. I got y'all. Don't worry.
Would you date a guy who worked a 9-to-5?
No.
Okay. And explain why.
Because it's just like the life that I live, like a 9-to-5, you heard what I said, the McDonald's checks weren't doing shit. You gotta be having some shit going on. Unless it's a good, like, I don't know.
What if he made what if he was a warehouse supervisor and he made $80,000 a year?
Good man. That's a good man. That's a good man.
As long as you spending money, I don't got time for all that cheap ass shit. Like, you cheap, you don't gotta worry about me. I'm out.
Deuces. Let me get the part where she put her. That's her right there. That's it. She said, you ain't got to worry about me. Fellas, fuck Tinder, Bumble, the club, the bar, bottle service. Forget it all. Forget it all. Don't you spend one dime on this woman. And when I say her, I'm not talking about her specifically. I'm talking about every woman that acts just like it. She is just a reflection of what it is that we've been raising in society. Shout out to my boomers. Don't you spend one dime on these women. The thing that women don't understand is that we want to take care of you, but we don't want to be used. Let me say it once more for the women in the back. We want to take care of you. Our natural inclination is to be providers and protectors. That's our state. Anybody that comes out with me just becomes a part of my natural covering. We want to take care of you. We don't want to be used. She said, don't worry about them. Listen to her. Listen to her. You know what's going to happen? It's going to be some simp-ass, dumb-ass rapper who ain't never got no money before, and he going to give her all of the bust downs. He going to make sure she all taken care of. And then you know who going to come back and wife her at the end of this journey? Boyce Watkins. It's the Boyce Watkinses of society that's going to come out and wife this chick. Good girls is winning. I don't know what they told you. Women that preserve themselves, women that don't align themselves with the dope boy and then try to recover later on in life, they winning. We want you. We like you. We want you for our best friends. We want you to work for us. We want you under our covering. We marry good girls. Good girls is winning. Not these. Not the ones that's doing like this. Good girls is winning. We gonna leave them for the Boyce Watkinsons that's telling you to make sure, because she already told you she got a baby daddy. I didn't even know she had a baby daddy. We gonna leave them for the moists to make sure that they can pick up the pieces from all of this fuck shit that we see happening in our society. Let's go ahead. She said, I'm not rocking with no dude that make $80,000 a year. What you trying to still get her attention for? Swipe left. Fuck you. Why would you want to be with somebody that don't want to be with you? Why are you interested in somebody that ain't chasing you? You do realize that you the prize, fellas. Listen, the greater you become, the more desirable you are. The more that you walk away, the more pussy you get. The less you care, the more she wants you. The more you chase her, the more friend zone-ish you become, and then you become food. That's your name inside of her phone. You become food inside of her phone. I would advise you to not even stick your cock in her. Don't waste your time. At some point, gentlemen, you're going to have to understand that your value is largely tied to who you are, not the woman that you surround yourself with. She's a help meet, not who you are. I don't give a fuck about what they say in the comments. I don't care what they say in these videos. I don't care what it is that women think. I'm telling you how you're supposed to operate as a man. You don't take you don't take dating advice from a woman. She doesn't understand what it takes to be a man, and it's nothing wrong with women. I'm telling you that she don't know. If you run into a woman that's a life coach and you a grown man, get another life coach, get another mentor, get somebody that can help you to understand what it takes to be successfully married, not no fucking therapist that's having a foursome on CNBC like that show I did on the last time. Men move like men. We don't move and we don't acquiesce to the demands of women. We create the environment and then we bring the women in to operate in her femininity. You are a benevolent dictator. You are not operating in a democracy. She said, fuck you. Cool. Stop chasing these hoes.
You don't got to worry about me. I'm out.
So to you.
No, she wasn't cheap. Okay, if you feel. Okay, let me put it like this. Boom. Because I be feeling like some regular guys that I come across, they cute as hell and shit like that. You cute, when we get to talking, like, you know what you need to do, like, spending your money, you ain't cheap. Like, I can't deal with the cheapness. Like, that's one of my pet peeves. Like if you cheat.
You do realize that it's a difference between being cheap and being financially responsible, being fiscally responsible. It's not cheap that I'm not taking you to Balenciaga. It's not cheap. It's that I'm actually doing the thing that's in our best interest long term. It's not cheap that I'm not sitting here and paying for you to get the things done to yourself that we don't even care about in the first place. How many dudes have ever looked at a woman's nails and said, yeah, I'm talking to her because her nails is fire? Come along this journey with me. How many dudes have ever looked at a woman and said, yeah, I'm rocking with her because her nails is fire? I love that weave. Them eyelashes is popping, baby girl. Please let me talk to you. How many of y'all have ever done that? I'm curious. We don't even give a fuck about the size of your ring. You doing that for yourself and for other women. We don't care. We don't even care. Let me tell you something about men. We don't care about the wedding itself. That is for you and your fucked up family that we don't even like. That is trying to put me through the paces and make me prove to myself like I'm worthy of you when it should be the other way around and y'all should be begging me to take your rat-faced daughter into marriage. She's privileged to be in my presence. I'm the prize. They lied to y'all and told you that the women was the prize. We're the prize. We are. There's less of us that's at the top of the pyramid, which makes it more plentiful for us to choose from, which makes us the prize. Ladies, I got a question for you. What is the number one thing that you complain about when it comes to relationships? Don't worry about it. I'm going to tell you. You say it ain't no more good men out here. And the ones that are available ain't available because they married, in jail, or gay. That's what you say. You say they married already, in jail, or they gay. And the ones that are available ain't choosing you, and you need to start asking yourself why, or maybe you need to book a fucking coaching call so I can get your ass together. You are nice, you got a good career, you're friendly, you got a great network, and then you show up on fucking Kendra G and say, I can't get a man to even look my way. They'll bust me down, but they for sure ain't trying to have no relationship with me. Why, Kendra? And then you fucking asking Kendra like she know. That bitch ain't getting no relationship either. When she got a ring, did Kendra get a ring? Why are y'all asking Kendra for advice like she can give y'all? This is what the fuck happens when you take coaching advice from women. Why y'all talking to Kendra G like she know what the fuck she talking about? When did Kendra G become successful when it comes to relationships? She grinds, she do her thing. I ain't even gonna front her dating show is popping. But when the fuck did Kendra G start being able to give advice when it came to relationships? I'm curious. I'm curious. Who the fuck is Kendra G when it comes to giving advice? Let me tell you something. Listen. I want you to pay attention very, very clear, and I want you to get this. I don't want you to miss it. I want you to understand something. Kendra G, shout out to you for your work ethic and your great show. Dating, singles, getting people to shoot their shot in the DMs is awesome. Very entertaining. Very entertaining. But when it comes to being able to give relationship advice, you don't know jack shit. You are a deer in headlights. You can't even get married yourself. Why would we, men, why are you fucking calling? Oh, my bad. I understand why y'all calling. Y'all calling so y'all can bust down some more hoes. Shout out to you. I see the finesse. I see the finesse. Kendra G don't know shit. Fuck Kendra G. When do we start looking for her for relationship advice? It's entertaining. Do a couple reactions. Matter of fact, gentlemen, don't do no reaction videos to Kendra G. Fuck her. If she don't want you doing no reaction videos to her, fuck her. Fuck everything she stand for and let that hoe have her way. She probably gonna do all right. Cool. Don't give her no accolades. Don't give her no more visibility. She don't even understand that you reacting to her videos is making her more popping. Don, fuck Kendra G. Fuck her. Let her die alone just like every other woman that she talking to. Fuck Kendra G. Don't do no more videos to that hoe. Let that hoe die alone and have all of her modern women come along with her.
What's cheap? Wait, what's cheap? Is cheap if you want something and they tell you no?
Yeah, I don't, that no shit, I ain't with none of that. Like, no, you telling me no? You ain't talking to me. We ain't talking. It's nothing to talk about. Nowadays, that's just how that shit go. Everybody be, oh, you selling pussy, this selling pussy. They ain't said I'm selling pussy. I'm just saying that's what they say. People sell pussy if you want something. No, that's just how that shit go nowadays.
No, you selling pussy.
People ain't gonna be fucking around with people for free. Yeah, we gonna get to know you, but spend that money too.
So with you, it's not really the money, it's the lifestyle. You don't like slow money. You want a guy who gets fast money.
Yeah, you gotta have some shit going on, like, and then like the lifestyle I live, like, you gotta be a drug dealer or something. Like, you gotta be one of them ones.
This hoe said, did you hear what she said? Let me rewind it for you because you might have missed it. Listen to what she said.
Like, you gotta be a drug dealer or something. Like, you gotta be one of them ones.
You gotta be a drug dealer or something. One of them ones. You gotta be a drug dealer or something. One of the ones. Now listen. I have never heard this before in my entire life. I've never heard this before in my entire life. This is the first time, I swear to God, I put my hand on my father's grave. I've never, ever reviewed this video in my entire life. I have not watched it. I make sure that I do not watch these videos before we have these conversations. This hoe said, you gonna have to be a drug dealer or something, one of them ones. And y'all gonna sit here and keep telling me that the black culture that we celebrate the most is phenomenal, that we need to be on code with these people. Man, let me tell you something. White people don't even like other white people that ain't going in the direction that they going in. The people that you always looking to for inspiration, Asian people don't fuck with all Asian people. Indians, I know for sure because they work for me and I talk to them and we go out to lunch on a regular basis when I go on my company meetings. They don't fuck with everybody. That's Indian. Why we gotta be on code with the trash? Why we gotta be on code with everybody just because they got a hue on their face that say black? Why? Why? So you can do everything you want to do, and because you put black owned on the front of your business, I'm supposed to fuck with you. Why? So you don't have to earn my business. You ain't got to do nothing. I'm supposed to just rock with you because you black. You can kill people. You can promote drug activity. You can be doing the no snitching and ruining your neighborhood. Every time I drive through the hood, I see a Charger on a Challenger parked on the front of the fucking grass. You coming in the building and you making me look bad and I can't even get a raise or promotion because you want to come up to me and say, hey, what up, nigga, in front of all of the people and my colleagues and stuff like that. And just because your homeboy got you in the door to get you a job, you think that you on my level, man? If you don't get the fuck out of my face, I don't fuck with you just because you black. Who you think this is? Somebody get this nigga back down to the mail room before he get me in trouble and mess up my bags. Get this nigga back to the mail room before he get down there and mess up in my bag, walking up to me talking about, what up, nigga? Man, if you don't get this Sambo looking motherfucker out of my face before I had security walk him out the door and use his head, who you talking to? Man, I almost flipped. This is a real story. I said, I looked over. I whispered in his ear. I said, nigga, who you talking to? I can't make this up. I whispered in his ear, dog. I said, nigga, who you talking to? You know how it is when you purse your lips? Nigga, who you talking to? Nigga, you better lower your voice when you talking to me. You know who I am? Nigga, you better look in my badge. Nigga, you better look in my... Do some research on my company profile, boy. Anton is a sellout. Listen, you can always go and kick it with Kayla B. She said, let me tell you what she wants you to be. Hold on. Let me let you know what she wants you to be.
You got to be a drug dealer or something. Like, you got to be one of them ones.
You can be with her. You can be with her, but you certainly, sir, cannot be with me. And at some point, we gonna have to remove ourselves from the people that are the worst for us. Let me ask you a question, ladies. How much longer are you gonna let your homegirl ruin your life by keep telling you that you don't need your man, and then she over there getting buzzed down and getting a train ran on her? How much longer are you gonna continue to align yourself with that dude that keeps slapping you up inside your head? And meanwhile, he over there doing what he want to do on it. How much longer are we going to align ourselves with the people that are the worst for us just because of this? And you know, the darker they are, the more they feel entitled because they already don't like light-skinned people. See, they already separated themselves against other black people because they don't even like light-skinned people because they feel like the light-skinned people got a leg up on them because they're more white than them. If it's a lie, you told it. If it's a lie, you told it. I see what y'all talking about on Clubhouse. I see what y'all talking about on these panels. I just be watching and I'll be sliding through when I creep and I say, look at these Sambos and Jigaboos in here having a conversation and running in the Victim Olympics. Ain't nobody in here a part of the bag chasers. Not one. Not one person in there is part of the bag chasers. She says you got to be a drug dealer or something. One of them ones. Which one is it? One of the ones? How many ones do we have? I got to be a drug dealer or something? I got to sell dope. I got to be making runs to Ohio and with fentanyl. I got to be making sure that I do the heroin. I have to go ahead and get those loud packs and be having ops chasing me down and possibly coming in to kill me and then be calling my girlfriend to make sure that she bails me out of jail. Those are the black people that I want. Hey, blacks, I want to be a part of you. You got any drugs for me to sell? This is what she wants you to be, y'all. This is what she wants you to be. Listen, I don't know if y'all can hear it in the background, but I have guys out there cutting the lawn. They're cutting the lawn out there. They're taking care of business. Fresh manicured lawn. No drugs running in and out of my building. My daughter is safe. She didn't have school today because they had a power outage. I rolled by, I seen a lineman up there trying to fix the power outage. I said, I didn't want to interrupt him. I talked to the guy that was in the truck. I said, hey, tell you guys, thank you. Make sure you tell him that. I gave him $20. I said, lunch is on me, y'all. Honest to God, I went out. I got my hot chocolate today. I gave $20 to the guys that was on the line. I know they get into the bag. Shout out to my guys. I just wanted to acknowledge them and tell them I appreciate them. Hey, I ain't say who I was or none of that. I said, here's $20, fam. Hey, lunch is on me for y'all because I appreciate y'all putting in the work. That's my appreciation for the common man, for the working man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I think that y'all need to stop running in the Victim Olympics and thinking what you're making is enough. And I'm trying to inspire you to do more and be greater. But the one thing is for sure, and the two things is for certain, that she don't appreciate you, but I do because I'm your brother. You family to me.
Holding that weight, you gotta be doing something. You gotta be the boss. Like
the boss?
You gotta have some type of money.
So $80,000 a year, is that money to you?
Yeah. That's the money.
But it just got to be fast money. But it just got to be fast money.
Yeah, because I love fast money. I used to steal. That's fast money. Them working that job shit. That shit want it. That shit ain't it. But ain't shit wrong with jobs. Keep working them jobs. There's nothing wrong with working. Hey,
don't backtrack now because they're gonna get on your ass.
I don't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. While she scratch, hey. You know that you know what's up. This is one of the things when they got that piece on. and they doing like this, and it's moving. The whole thing is moving at the same time. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They so used to saying it that they've abbreviated the saying. They don't say I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck. Gaff. They don't even say the GAF. I don't give a fuck. Gaff. They just say gaff now. Gaff. They so used to scratching that weave. Why they? I don't give a fuck. What's this? What is wrong with this part of the weave, and why is it always on the side? Is it a certain type of way that they sew it that makes you want to scratch it like this all the time? What is up with it? Because it's never the top, it's never the front, it's never the back, it's always on an angle in the side. And why are they doing this so much? I'm going to get to the super chats. I swear to God, I'm going to get to the super chats. What is up with this? What is this? And how long has that sew-in been in there? I'm getting fucked. Look at what she's saying. Look, I'm telling you, it is a red flag all day long. Watch this. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit for you.
Hey, nah, don't backtrack
look,
now.
Look.
They're gonna get on your ass.
What the fuck is there? Why is it always here? Why is it here? What is there? What is right here? Why is it always here? I get fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I just think ain't shit wrong with jobs. I used to work jobs.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
I used to work jobs. Like I had more than one job. I used to work at McDonald's. I used to work at Potbelly's, BCBG. What else I used to work at? I used to work at this grocery store in like Frankfurt. Like I had some jobs, but like that shit wasn't for me. Like I hate waking up early, having to clock in, having to see people. Like
fuck. What is wrong with these people? I hate waking up early, having to clock in and see people. What? What are you saying, ma'am? I hate waking up early, having to clock in and see people. What? What are you talking about? Get fuck. I'm about to make that a sound clip. Let me see if I can find that part. I'm gonna make that a clip.
I had more than one job. I used to work. That's the money.
But it just got to be fast money. But it just got to be fast money.
Yeah, I love fast money. I used to steal. That's fast money. I'm then working that job.
That hoe said I used to steal. Hold on. Let me make sure I heard this correctly. Let me turn this up.
I love fast money. I used to steal. That's fast money.
Y'all better start paying attention to what these people is talking about. Y'all better start paying attention to what these women is talking about. Did you hear what she just said? She tried to slip it through, and I think when she realized that she said it, she tried to hurry up and cover it up. But I heard it.
Fast money. But it just got to be fast money.
Yeah, I love fast money. I used to steal. That's fast money.
I used to steal. That's fast money. I used to steal. What? I completely glossed over that the first time that I heard it because she was talking so fast. And you know how people don't use commas in their sentences. They don't use periods. They don't use exclamation points when they talking. They got a bunch of run-on sentences and they don't know how to stop. This host said I used to steal. That's fast money. Hold on.
I love fast money. I used to steal. That's fast money. I'm then working that job shit. That shit was one it.
I might have to build the business on pause because this is one of the things that I fear the most as a business owner. Anton, why you don't ever want to get nobody no job? Why everybody that works for you got to have good character? Why they can't be from the streets? Why you ain't putting nobody on from your hood that you grew up in? Because these motherfuckers is stealing and they keep me up at night. Because the drawer is always short and they always one step ahead of you. I'm going to tell you the truth as a business owner. These motherfuckers are smart and they're crafty. They're smart and they're crafty. How do you know, Anton? Because these motherfuckers used to steal me blind. And I used to be going to cameras and I would be looking at it and I'm trying to figure out how the fuck are they doing it? How they did it that way. And then the minute that you figure out how they steal in one way, the next person is much more cautious and they even better at it. And they numbers be right, but the sales be off. And you be like, wait a minute. I bought 20 boxes of chicken and these motherfuckers ain't even ringing it up. They running a whole fucking box out the back door. I said, wait a minute, I didn't even check the camera in the back. These motherfuckers ain't even ringing it up. They just selling a whole fucking box of chicken. You keep trying to figure out why Anton said, yo, I don't know if I want to get back. I'm going to just be a silent investor because I ain't got time to be chasing these motherfuckers on the camera all day. They crafty. They smart. They say, listen, we not even going to ring it up. We just going to act like we burnt up all the fucking chicken. I said, how you burn up the chicken? What was y'all asleep? The oven cuts off on a timer. I don't know what she did. I started looking. I seen a motherfucker creeping up to the back. I said, this same motherfucking car is here every day. Why is he in the back? This motherfucker stealing chicken. They stealing whole box. They said it's inflation on chicken. This motherfucker is stealing chicken. I hope y'all feel my pain. Are y'all hearing me today? She don't give a fuck. That's what she said. She's stealing fast money. That's it. Fuck that McDonald's shit. Fuck education. Fuck college. Skip jobs. 401k. We don't care nothing about that. We need us a dope man. A dope man. Them D-boys. Oh. This is a painful interview.
That shit ain't it, but ain't shit wrong with jobs. Keep working them jobs. There's nothing wrong with working
them
jobs.
Hey, don't backtrack now because they're going to get on your ass.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all know y'all like to do this too. I don't give a fuck. When Rita wash her head, she'd be like, honey, can you please come and scratch my scalp? Rita ain't got no pieces in her head. Honey, can you scratch? I said, are you having an orgasm? Baby. Can you keep going? You don't do all of that. Let me stop.
I used to say ain't shit wrong with jobs. I used to work jobs.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
I used to work jobs. Like, I have more than one job. I used to work at McDonald's. I used to work at Potbelly's, BCBG. Where else I used to work? I used to work at this grocery store in like Frankfurt. Like I had some jobs, like that shit wasn't for me. Like I hate waking up early, having to clock in, having to see people. Like I don't like none of that shit. I barely like to even do stuff for myself. Like I can't work no job. My son not even working no job. I'm gonna make sure he got money in his account. Like
a man working.
She's raising a son. I gotta drop the link in the chat. I wasn't going to do it. Are y'all not subscribed? Are y'all not hitting a like for the YouTube algorithm? Y'all made me come out of my robe, my Versace robe today. I had to have a real talk and a conversation with y'all today on this midday Wednesday hump day. Let me drop the link in the chat because this is it's one of them days, y'all. It's one of them days. Make sure y'all hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. I just dropped the link and pinned it to the top of the chat if y'all want to have a conversation. She said, my son ain't going to work no job. My son, they're raising your children. Let me get to these super chats, y'all. I got to get to the super chats. I got y'all. Woo-wee. I ain't forget about y'all. Shout out to Pharma DAs. Gotta hold you. Kendra is alum and a great woman. She's been turning the corner recently on being realistic. Now, how did I know Pharma DAs was going to be the one to cap for Kendra? How do I know? Pharma, listen, I rock with you. I might have to have you on a whole separate show because you are an intelligent young man. But you be capping for these hoes, man. Capping for these hoes, man. Oh my God. I'm getting y'all up on the panel. I'm gonna just read these super chats really quickly because I appreciate y'all. Thinking Man says, bro, they use the company fuel card and sell it to the other drivers at the pump too. Oh, they finessing us all the way around, Thinking Man. Jordan Smith says, Anton, did you see that NBA put out a statement for the players to flush their condoms before the women are stealing used condoms? Send me that, Jordan. I got to see that. Global Passport Crew says, this chick is cap. Ain't nobody but a drug dealer paying for everyone's meal. The 9-to-5 guys are the future millionaires. Just look at cybersecurity and software developers. They're making bank straight out the gate. Facts. I agree with you, Global Passport. You are absolutely right, and thank you for contributing to the platform, my friend. Jordan Smith, I appreciate you, too, for the $2. You said, I've divested from our low-life sector. I've been gone. Out the door. Trey 05 says, talk that talk, Anton. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank you, my friend. My dog, Brandon Waiter, says, Moise Watkins. Shout out to Moise. Black Wolf 23 says, remember, she had to find out Vaughn was her bro. I don't even know. I didn't even know that. Carl Oakley, yo, shout out to Carl Oakley. Fiery Water is in the building. Says, women so selfish, it doesn't matter what a man does or how it harms community. As long as she gets to buy her garbage, as she says, she does not give a F at all. Jordan Smith, I appreciate you, says, just a little context, Anton. This is the same girl that went viral for allowing her son to listen to trap music while playing with toy guns. We all know that these are going to be the future robbers of America, that these are the people that's going to be stealing our hood caps. Divest, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jordan Smith. My dog, Cliff, from the Canada, says, I caught a guy stealing my tools a year ago. I was so pissed when I caught him. I started cussing him out. I was so happy when he spat on me in front of my supervisor. I backhanded him so hard he apologized. Oh my God! Shout out to Jordan Smith. They're not bag chasers; they bag takers. Patrick Hill is in the building. Says Ike Turner would set her straight, or Anton Daniels. You know, Anton, I'm one for kicking somebody in the titty. I don't mind kicking somebody in the titty. I fight girls. I fight women when they get out of hand. Put your hands on me like a man. I'm stomping you. Shout out to Sir Saya Isaac. Says she want a drug dealer when the police break her door. She ain't gonna want him then, is she? Kelvin, I appreciate you. Says, can we cam up? You absolutely can. The link is in the description. King Music in the building says, checking in, paying dues, another 30% day. Can't wait to meet you so we can have that whole convo in person, Brody. Shout out to my dogs, King Music, and everybody that's in the Bag Chasers that's coming to the Patreon meetup here in the Midwest. Carl Oakley says, I'm canceling all calls from 11:45 to 1:15 or from here on out. Oh, my God. It get lit here on the Millionaire Morning Show, the best fucking show on earth. Nina Blue says, I don't give a fuck. Playing Minister Farrakhan's Woman. Mark Stewart, shout out to you, says, salute Anton and the Bag Chasers. Link to the Patreon is in the description, ladies and gentlemen. My dog Isaac says, women like her will never know what generational wealth is. They think that they're getting it right now, though. Freshness as hell. Says, I am loving your solid advice as you speak, bro. I've been watching your clips for the last 30 days and will be joining the club. Wisdom seeks wisdom. Shout out to Freshness. I appreciate you. My dog Thinking Man says, the mail room. We're going to say that's the boom boom room. Let me get my people up here. I appreciate y'all. I'm curious as to what y'all think. Let me get Kevin Robinson in there. I'm going to bring three. We're going to have us a conversation today. Let me get this right. We're going to go with the wide. We're going to go wide today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring y'all up one by one, my friends. First, let me get the man with the worst takes in basketball up on the panel. Shout out to my dog, Donald. What's going on, my friend?
What's going on? So I'm playing devil's advocate today. I'm on the women's side today.
Okay. All right. I like that.
We team women today over here. So
we know you ain't team women, but it's okay. you team women, hold them accountable. That's about it.
All right, look. So what about this? Let's just play devil's advocate. What would you rate her out on a scale of 1 through 10? What would you rate her?
Including her kid,
Nah,
or
just straight
just her
looks.
by herself?
Just straight looks.
7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't use 7. So what you going, 6 or
6.
Okay. So she above average. So if she's a above average woman, can she not say that she wants a above average man?
Yeah, but she's not saying she want an above average man. She's saying that she want the best of the best.
She said 80K is not enough. So let's just say she wants.
But 80K is above average.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, let's just say she won 10K a month, 120 a year.
No.
She can't qualify for that?
No.
I don't know. She got the jury. She got the look.
But she only want dope boys. Dope boys. See, she's used to dope boys, and dope boys are not the cream of the crop.
Yeah, like she not gonna get, of course, a dude that got a job and
ain't no dude with no job messing with her. Ain't no dude with a job messing with a chick that Listen. Can you imagine taking her to the company party? Not gonna happen, D.
Of course.
Not gonna happen, bro.
All right, so what about this? We all know that pretty women cost more than the average woman. So
nope, not true.
What if she go with that argument that
That's
she say
true.
she
pretty
look better
women
than
do not cost more than the average woman? I disagree with that.
I'm gonna disagree because I'm gonna say the prettier the woman is, she gonna want to go on trips. She gonna want certain designer clothes. She gonna want this. She gonna want that.
All women want that.
Well, she can demand it more than the average woman.
Nope, and I disagree. It's not the pretty women that's the problem. The pretty women is cool. They cool just like regular women, right? It's the industry women that's the problem. Because it's the Instagram models, right? It's a lot of pretty women that's not on Instagram like that. It's a ton of pretty women that's moving, you know what I'm saying? And they just vibing. A lot of them is just married, all of that type of stuff. So it's not the pretty women. It's the women that's trying to be in the industry. It's the women that's trying to be on Instagram and trying to get popping and trying to get their profile up. Those are the problem. It's the hot girl summer women. And a lot of them ain't even pretty, to be honest with you.
But let's play devil's advocate. That's the majority of women. The majority of women.
I disagree with that. I think the majority of women is not on here trying to be Instagram models. As a matter of fact, I don't think that the majority of the women is even on Instagram like that. I think that they on there, but they like sneakers, right? They are what you call lurkers. I think that the majority of women are lurkers. Because think about it. You don't know them because you don't get to see them on a regular basis. So how would you even be able to identify them? A lot of women are lurkers, bro. I'm telling you.
You disconnected. I'm telling you, you disconnected. The majority of women want to be IG models. They want to do that.
No, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Listen. When these women show up at my meetups, they be fine as fuck, bro. And they pictures don't do them no justice. Right? And I'm talking about their profile pictures. A lot of these women don't even got their face on Instagram. I'm telling you, it is a subculture of a ton of women that are not participating in what's going on out here, bro.
The women that show up at your meetups, they are already cut from a different cloth. That's because they even seeking a different level of information. But what I'm saying is the majority of women don't think like that. They're not seeking information. They're not trying to become better. They want to get the bags, the trips, and look good for IG.
I think that's a small subset of women, bro.
I would say the women you talking about are probably 10 to 20% of the women of the population.
I would say that they're at least 60%.
So you think 60% of the women out here are trying to improve and become better women?
Yes. I'm telling you.
I gotta check these comments. I know they disagreeing with you on that one.
No, they not. Look at them. They all aligning with me.
60% of women out here are trying to become better women.
Or more.
So that means we go on the street right now, we go grab 10 random women, 6 of them are trying to become better women.
Yes.
Nah. You
Yes.
disconnected. You
Donald,
disconnected.
I'm out in the streets every day. I meet
Me
women
too.
every
Me too.
single day. And you
Me
know what they
too.
tell me? You know what they say? I don't even be on IG like that.
Well, maybe. Well, you know what? You know what I think it is. I think it's the age difference. Maybe 30 and up.
Maybe
They
that
try.
might be it.
Yeah. Maybe
That's a
30
fair
and up. They
assessment.
try to become
That's a
better.
fair assessment. Because I don't talk
Yeah.
to any. I don't even kick it with nobody that's under 30.
Yeah. I'm about to say the women under 30 are not trying to improve and become better women.
Yeah,
They on that.
you might have a point on that one. I will give you that.
Yeah,
I
because
think
that
it's I
girl
think it's some
KC.
the women that's 30 and above. Because I don't like young girls like
Yeah,
that.
that
You know
girl.
what I'm saying?
Didn't you say she was 25?
27.
Yeah. Women in their 20s, they not trying to get better and trying to improve. I think the women at over 30, they kind of have no choice but to improve.
Yeah, that you might have a but I mean the women, listen, once you hit 24, 25, they options is drying up too. Cause think about it, most of
Mhm.
the chicks that's 24 and 25 that's young, that's living like that, a lot of them got kids already. A lot of them got a baby daddy already.
I say once a woman get around 27, 28, that's when she starts coming more to reality with men, meaning as though she knows she can't attract what she once could because she probably got kids, she started to get overweight, she been through a lot of
But
trauma,
how
and like
no, how does she find that out?
because I think life tells her, like, her life and the results that she's getting is going to tell her what, you know what I'm saying,
She
where she
get
stands.
guys ain't checking for her like they used to.
Yeah, but not at 24 though. I say about
No, I said
28.
once they get past 24, 25,
Oh
they
yeah,
start to
okay.
start feeling them effects.
Yeah, definitely.
And
But yeah, I
anybody,
think
I got another spot for anybody that want to come up too. What up, Corey? How you feel, big dog?
Hey man, how you doing, bro?
Chilling, chilling, man. You know I'm cooking on a Wednesday.
Let me just to jump into this conversation. Let me tell you a quick story because I do a lot of Uber driving and while I'm working on my master's. So I go pick up this black female. She's Haitian, gorgeous, up in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing but money up there. I pick her up in this really ritzy area of town, and she's about the age group you guys are talking about, 24, 25. This girl had her head on so straight. She's a software designer for a very popular app making 350K.
Yep, I see him every day, bro.
Okay. She just went to a boot camp, one of those boot camps that's like a couple weeks long, got hired, and she's pulling up that much money. So there are women out there that in
I
that
keep
age
telling
bracket you're
Donald, you
talking
don't
to.
want to believe me.
Yeah, there are women in that age bracket, black women, in that age group that are really going out there and not doing this Instagram stuff and trying to be, hood chick and stuff like that. She had her shit together. It was impressive.
Told you,
She even
Donald.
schooled my ass.
Oh no, I know it's definitely some women that's not participating in this culture, but I would say it's definitely a small demographic. Like 9 out of 10 are participating. It's probably one that's not, or maybe two at the most, from 20 to about 28, or 18 to about 28.
It depends on the spots you go to, Donald. You probably in the ratchets part of the city, bro.
Now I know a few good women, but the majority of them are they out here doing what they do. They going to Miami, they going to Vegas, they going to Tulum. They got all the rich dudes in their DMs, so they going to take advantage of that for the time being.
Yeah, yeah.
And I somewhat don't blame them because it's like a rich dude. At a certain point, you're gonna spend some of your money, you're gonna blow some of your money until you make the mistakes, and then like, okay, now I gotta invest my money now. But it's the same thing with the girls. Like they have so many options to the point where it's like, all right, I need to explore these while I can because they know I don't think they know, but I think at a certain point it's gonna hit them like, okay, I'm 30. The same dudes that was checking for me not checking for me no more. Somebody gave me this quote. They was like, women go from Amber Rose to Ruby Rose, meaning as though Amber Rose was the hottest thing 10 years ago, but nobody checking for her no more. They checking for Ruby Rose.
I don't know if anybody checking for Ruby though.
The young, okay. Yeah, the young dudes is checking for Ruby Rose. They posting her on their IG stories and saying WCW and I wish I had her and all that. The young dudes want Ruby Rose now. They don't want Amber Rose no more.
You said the young dudes want Ruby Rose?
Yeah, like I say from like 20 to about 27. She's the new hot girl that all the dudes checking for.
What do you think about that, Corey?
Are we talking about the wrestler? The female wrestler or the actress?
I think he's just talking about the name in a general sense in that
both of them, like I said, they just have different personalities and I like them. I just look for the personalities, not so much with the looks and stuff. Because all this aesthetic, just like the girl you were just talking about, the aesthetic she had, talking about, I mean, if you look at these black women, they got these ridiculously long nails, which doesn't make any damn sense. It doesn't make them look attractive. It is what it is, Everybody wear wigs and weaves and stuff like that. But it was just her attitude, the personality. Her attitude just made it just so toxic about her. It just made her very unattractive. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of black women are following.
Jada Legend, you're going to have to turn your YouTube. Your mic is, you got to mute yourself.
You hear me now?
Well, yeah, but I can hear me too.
Oh, yeah, let me turn that, turn it on.
You good? No, I can still hear myself. Good. Are you playing me through the speakers too?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Yeah, you might have to turn it up. Put echo cancellation or something on, big dog.
It's good
now. Yeah, it's good now.
We got YouTube still going.
Yeah, you might want to turn the YouTube down, big dog.
Let me see. So I can move it. All right.
Yeah, I can hear you now. No, it's still got a reflection a little bit, but I can hear you now. What's going on, Ken? So what's happening? What's your thoughts, bro?
My thoughts, about that. You see that chick? Yeah, she's more like a 6.
That's what I said. I said she was about a 6.
Like that.
I don't think she's a little higher though.
Yeah, I give her.
Nah, she's like a 6 at best.
I go 5 on her.
She's average at best, like your boy Kevin Samuels used to say.
Nah, she above average. She above average.
That's not no average girl. Hell no.
She no, just looks wise, no. When she opened up her mouth, it's a completely different conversation. But I think that she's physically
slightly above average.
I think she's above average, absolutely.
So that means she can get above average outcomes, and she's getting that.
No, she's asking for beyond average outcomes. She's asking for the top of the top, bro.
Does she think she Rihanna?
She can get it. Not from
her. Ain't, bro. Listen, the minute that she opened her mouth, there's no dude. Yeah, she can get it from a dope boy that's gonna bust her down for a temporary thing, but she not getting it from no dude that want to actually marry her.
No, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say she can get money and sex out of dudes, and to women from like my age group, that's what they care about. They don't care about relationships and marriages. They don't care about that no more. They gonna care about it when
they do, man. I think that they all genuinely want it. I don't think that they getting it from the people that they really want it from, though.
Wait, you was about to say something?
I was saying that I agree with that thought process because I'm in college now currently, and what you see around here is more like nobody's trying to stay focused on main goals such as like relationships or building nothing. By the time like it's about senior year or anything like that, they're breaking off relationships. They're doing other things. They want to go on trips, they're not focused like they like
Jay the Legend, mute yourself when you're not talking, big dog, because I'm getting a lot of feedback from you. Go ahead, Dylan.
Yeah, they're not really focused like that when it comes to just anything. Like, shoot, half the time they all pick bad degrees. We ain't even gonna talk about that one, but there's not a lot of improvement. Like I agree with the fact that there isn't like a lot of them trying to improve themselves. Maybe around this age range, I would definitely say they ain't trying to improve themselves. That's just my thoughts on that.
No, it's no incentive for a woman that's in her 20s to change, because at the end of the day, she's getting about 90% of the results that she wants to get, which is she getting money, she getting trips, she getting what she wants. So it's no incentive for
Donald, I think you're talking about a very, very, very small minority of group of them young chicks. All of them chicks is not getting sent on chips and trips and stuff like that, bro.
And I have a question on that. You're talking about
somebody got a lot of feedback. Somebody got a lot of feedback. Go ahead.
All right, you talk about 90% of the results, but what type of results are you getting? Are you getting positive results or are you getting negative results? I think it's pretty much a lot of the stuff they're getting is negative, because look what they're trying to attract. They're trying to attract the drug dealers, the Pookies and the Ray Rays. They're not getting the educated guys, the ones with the degrees that's making six figures and stuff. That's longevity. You know, they're going for, yeah,
look,
it's like what rapper Pitbull had said something. He said, dope money comes in fast, goes out faster.
Look. So I agree with you, but you looking at it from a man's perspective. Women don't look at it like that. That's not how women look at it. They don't. Most women in their 20s, they not looking for no educated guy that's going to be around for the long term. Most women in their 20s are short term thinkers. So they see the dude that's a scam or a drug dealer, he getting quick money. They see how beneficial he is to their goals for right now. So they don't really care about the long term. I agree with you, but that's just not how women look at it.
I agree with that. I see it every day. There's always a dude pulling up, drug dealing, gets all the girls' numbers, he does everything, and then it's like they're like, oh, I just don't understand. I can't find no dude who's. I'm like, look in your biology class, he in it. It's never like.
I'm team. I'm team feminist. I'm with the women.
No, you ain't. No, you can't even help it. You can't even help it.
I'm gonna just play devil's advocate, right? If these women if they are somewhat attractive, what incentive do you think they have to become a better woman? If she's 22, 23, like what incentive does she have to be a one woman man, be faithful to that man, get off IG and focus on marriage and all that? What incentive does she have to do that if she's 22?
It depends on the environment that she's in. It depends on the environment. If you listen, this chick is raised, she King Von's sister. She's straight from the gutter. She's from the hood. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never really had no good influences in her life. Her brother got big, and then she got her fame based off of that. And you know what I'm saying? All she's known is what she know, right? And so her influences, which is the men in her life, her influences is based off of the men that she see operating with the women that they operate with, right? So it depends, right? I know a lot of good girls that got married early. And they chilling. They vibing, they having a good time, they traveling, they living life, man.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Before a woman, I guess like her, like what I mean.
Watch this. I'll call something for you. I'll call something for you right now. I ain't even talked to this one and her in a long time. I'll call something for you right now. Gorgeous. She might be at work though. Damn, she probably at work.
But my thing to add to that statement though is when they're in a okay, so we understand where they come from, the gutters, the trenches, all of that, and then it's like when you come to a place where there's a better environment, is that something that you feel
You got to speak into the mic, big dog. It's like you speaking away from the mic. I can't hardly hear you.
Oh, I was saying like, is it something where like when they're in a better environment, like a college, where they get to see all the strong black dudes who are going into good careers and picking all these good things, is it like the mindset should why wouldn't the mindset change being around in a different environment? Like it just stays the exact same. Do people not change? Is that like that's my thoughts on that because it's kind of confusing to see where like to see some of these women that take that like they leave high school, come to college, and then boom, they still have that same that mindset to come with them, even though they're in a better environment, seeing better things. So
let me ask you a question.
Like that affect
let me ask you a question. You got a girl right now in school?
Currently, yeah.
And what was she like when you met her? Look, you start smiling. I mean, you already know. You already know. You already know. What was she like?
She was. I mean.
No, listen. When I ask you a question, you can't repeat it. You can't repeat it 5 times before you answer. He said she was. I mean, listen. I mean, she was. What was she like? Come on, big dog.
She's fun. She's still great. Like she's still. But I would say she's more focused now. That I feel like she's changed over that time.
Why did she get more? Why did she get more focused?
Because she's in a more serious environment. A more serious.
Oh, interesting. So being associated with you changed her behavior.
I would say so.
So what we talking about then?
But this is what I'm saying. Like what I'm saying is coming around to this like area, seeing more serious people. Why is it even like okay? We graduate, and then why is there still women who like get to college and still don't change? Like why is there no changes?
What tells you that college is the environment in which women are best learning how they're supposed to operate like women? When did college become a great environment for women to be able to become women in?
I don't even mean like just like in that standpoint. I mean in the standpoint of just like seeing better, like picking better. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to picking better like options.
But they don't. Like, you don't understand that women don't pick. They're receivers.
Well, I mean, like
you picked. I don't mean you picked. No, what you literally described her. You literally described her as a very similar situation as to the other women that you identified, and then you said, "But she's in a more serious environment now, and that's how she's moving different." You picked.
I got a perfect answer for his question.
He picked.
It's because most women, no matter what they do, they can be rude, they can be disrespectful, they can be unruly, they can not cook, they can not clean, they can be a hoe. But 90% of dudes will still have sex with them and give them a relationship. So they can do whatever they want. It doesn't matter. So why would she pick better when she can do whatever she wants?
Because what you don't understand is that women are in relationships hoping to get married. Because you can't force a dude to marry you. So they doing whatever it is that they think they're doing in order to ultimately get the ring from the dude that they really want. So it's not that a lot of women, especially at an earlier age, is looking to be out here for the streets. Right, the Lori Harveys are the exception. They in a completely different stratosphere. So you can't compare like a Lori Harvey to these regular chicks, right? They rocking with a dude, and they hoping that this dude is gonna be the dude that they rock with forever. But the point that I'm making is that the guys are ultimately the ones that decide whether or not they're gonna rock with the girl or not. It's up to you.
I think I disagree because I think women are not fully committed to getting married. So, for example, like
you are insane.
Look, females will be in relationships with dudes for 5-10 years, and they will just throw subliminals about being married, but they won't say,
Correct.
You know what? If you don't marry me, I'm not living with you. I'm not opening my legs, and we will no longer be together. That's
but they still desire to get married, which is one of the reasons why they throwing subliminals.
They can they can desire it all they want, but they're not fully committed to it because they'll stay.
But Don, you said that you don't think that they're desiring to get married.
When I say that, I mean like they're not fully committed, meaning as though they will still do all of the relationship things without being in a marriage.
Correct, but that's what you said that y'all wanted. Y'all say it on these panels every day. Why ain't a woman showing herself worthy of being a wife before I marry her?
Yeah, I ain't say that.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all can't have it both ways, bro. Y'all can't have it both ways. You can't say, why aren't women showing themselves to be wives before marriage, and then say, hey, you doing everything that you're not supposed to do before marriage?
See. Now I'm gonna go to the personal perspective. I don't say that for me. I'm saying that.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm saying that for other dudes. Because women show me that they want to be a wife from day one. They don't have no choice, so I'm not fucking with them. But other dudes, then you know what I'm saying.
Y'all gonna have to pick a side.
See, but it's two different things. Like,
no. Y'all can't be sitting up here on these panels saying one thing and then saying that they doing it wrong when they doing the exact thing that y'all asking them to do on the panels.
Like if most of the time when I'm speaking about females, it ain't from my perspective. My perspective is different from females. Like a lot of dudes allow bullshit from females. I don't. Like I have no problem with cutting a female off if she not doing what I need her to do. But most dudes will stay around and complain and say, "Oh, she not showing me girlfriend material or wifey material." So I'm speaking for those dudes. I'm not speaking from my personal perspective.
No, you got to speak from your personal perspective.
My personal perspective is totally different than the average dude. I have no problem with walking away from a female, cutting her off if she not doing what I need her to do. Because I already know that I'm going to provide her more value than she's going to provide me. She can't stop nothing that I got going on.
But that's cap, life. Don. You know how that's cap?
How?
Because you're not going to marry her.
I might. You never know what.
You're not marrying her, so you're not providing her any value whatsoever.
Nah, I disagree. Because a woman,
how are you providing a woman value if you ain't marry her?
If I make a woman my girl, she can come move in my house. She ain't got to pay no bills. The only thing she got to do is fuck.
So it's the girl living in your crib?
No, I'm saying if I was to make her my girl, she can come move in my crib. Come on, I'm trying to have a serious conversation.
No, because it's not real. It's cap.
I'm saying if I
it's cap, you're not doing that. You are not living that. You're not living like that. You're not doing it. You're not giving that option. I know you. You're not even moving like that.
If I deem her worthy, she can move in my house and she don't have to pay no bills. That's providing her value.
So who living in your crib?
It ain't happened yet. I'm just I'm just saying when it does happen. When it does happen.
Y'all are the worst, bro.
I'm saying
y'all are the worst.
Hey, look, and paying for dates and helping her out with her phone bill here and there, that's value. That's value. If you take a woman on a date and you giving her some attention, that's value. Giving a woman emotional support is value as well. That's what women crave the most. That's why they cheat. They always say, he wasn't there for me emotionally. So if you provide that,
women don't cheat. Women don't cheat for that reason. Most women, not all, cheat out of revenge. Most women cheat out of revenge.
I would agree with that.
Nah,
most women cheat for an emotional reason. They don't cheat. They don't.
That's what I said.
Right, and it's a lot of it is out of revenge. A lot of it is because, of the situation that they feel like they've been placed in. Most women will hold you down if they feel like you're faithful. They don't just genuinely step out in most situations.
Nah, most women don't like when you're faithful. Women, I'm telling you, when a woman feel like you don't got no options, she don't like you.
You said most women don't like when you faithful?
Hell know. They look at you like, damn, like don't know other women like you. Like,
so you saying that women don't want their husbands to be faithful?
Women from the ages of, let me preference it. Women from the ages of 18 through 30 do not like a faithful man. Most of them. I'm gonna say 90%
y'all put a 1 in the chat if Donald don't know what he's talking about with regard to women and being faithful.
I'm telling you.
Put a 1 in the chat if women don't want they men. If women want, if Don don't know what he's talking about, and women actually want their man to be faithful, please put a 1 in the chat. I'm just curious as to what's going on.
That's what they say. They say they want a faithful man till they get him. Because think about this. They could find a faithful man anywhere. They can go get a faithful man out of Walmart, Chipotle, Target, everywhere. But they don't want them. They don't want them.
I'm glad Rita just walked in the door. Hey, Rita, can I get your opinion as a woman? Your honest to God opinion. Come here. You ain't got to get on camera or nothing, but just come here real quick. I mean, you already typed everything, but I want your opinion really quickly. Donald right here is telling me that most women don't want a faithful man.
From 18 to 30. Make sure you throw that in there. 18 to 30.
No, that's not true.
You said, is it even remotely true?
No.
It's not true at all?
Nah.
No.
Have you always wanted me to be faithful?
Yes.
No. See, look, but you tell Rita to step out of her position. And
okay, so all of the women that you, because Rita knows a lot of women.
I know want their man to be faithful.
And if their man is not faithful, what do they act like?
A lot of them leave. They don't even give them another chance.
That's not what's going on.
What is that? You got a mute, big dog? What is going on over there? What you got going on over there, Jay? You got a mute when you're not talking, big dog?
Let me tell you something.
That was my phone.
Let me tell you something. When your girl know that you not being faithful, she is on her best behavior. She cooking for you. She cleaning up. She trying to have extra sex with you. She on her best behavior when she know you not faithful.
Don, I'll be on the live streams getting cooked for every night.
But
you seen me getting cooked for when we was live streaming last night.
But it's the age demographic. 30 and up people are more serious.
Don, I've been getting cooked for my entire life. I get my feet rubbed while I'm on live streams. Massages. Where do you think this water came from? I ain't asked for this water. She just brought it in here. I bust it down almost every single night, bro. I don't run red lights, but you know.
Well, let me ask this question. What about the women that talks about they want chaos in their life?
Y'all dealing with women that want chaos?
That's most women. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's most women.
Y'all have been dealing with broken women, man.
Listen to this. Women say, I would say women say that they don't like toxic men, right? But you ask them who their longest relationship was with, it was with a toxic man.
That's a point.
Y'all need to stop trauma bonding with these hoes, bro. I'm a petition for y'all to no longer trauma bond with these hoes, bro. Please stop trauma bonding with these women.
Let me tell you something. If you faithful to women nowadays, you're not rememberable. A woman's not gonna remember you. She's gonna forget about you. Women
I don't really want to be remembered by any women. Right. I only want the one that I want.
That's that's you. But I'm talking about from men from 18 to 30.
But do you see what's wrong with our community now?
Hey, we just speaking on what it is.
I'm just saying, do you see it? Listen, if men are the leaders and we are a reflection of what we want our community to be, and we are the men that we want our daughter to marry, then why aren't we doing a better job of also being an example?
Because most men, when they do the right thing to women nowadays, they are the ones that get dogged out. Men want to be nice. They want to be respectful. I wouldn't agree that they want to be faithful, but they want to be good men to their women. And then men, what happens? They get
no. I don't have to want to be a good man. I am a good man, and there's nothing. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's nothing that she can do that's gonna change me into being something different. I don't move based off of how people are around me. I move based off of what my morals and principles are. And so if she don't want to do what she's supposed to do, then we're going to have to make adjustments on that end. But I'm never going to stop being a good dude just because the people around me are scumbags. I would change my circle before I change me being good.
I 100% agree. Hold on, let me say this. I 100% agree with you, but most men are not strong-minded and strong-willed like that.
Well, then that mean that they need to get up under me so I can groom them to being the man that they're supposed to be then.
Yeah, I said they need
You're going to have 30 million customers. I totally agree with.
Well, then we need to we need to go ahead and create something that we can make that adjustment for, because too many of these dudes are saying that, well, most men ain't like this. Well, most men are doing a thing that I said that their fathers was doing that failed them, and then they need better examples, which is one of the reasons why I live my life like an open book. I want people to understand what it means to be successfully married, right? I don't focus on her. I focus on being the best version of me, understand that she comes along with it. I'm not checking for no fucking woman. I'm not checking to see if she's approving of what it is that I do. I'm going to do what I do based off of the fact that I know that this is what my purpose is, and she's the help me that come along with it. Now, she benefits as a result of being on my program, and more importantly, I love her, but my purpose is my purpose. I'm her purpose. My purpose is something completely different. Now, I'm also loving of her. I'm very considerate of her. I want her to have the best of everything, but I got a vision and I got something that I need to complete and I need to take care of. And I can't focus on that if I'm focusing on what my dick want all the time. Right?
I agree with you.
If she keeps my dick empty, and then I'm focused on something completely different. I'm not worried about no women. I'm not worried about being unfaithful. I don't have time to be unfaithful because my money is my time. And that would mean that I would be spending my time on somebody that ain't worthy of it if I got to spend it on another woman. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to take over the fucking world. I ain't got time for no fucking women.
I agree with you. So I think the same way. But as kids, most men are taught what? Happy wife, happy life, put that woman first. It takes men like me and you to be strong-minded and say, you know what? No, that don't make sense. No, I'm not following that path. No, I'm not going to do that. But most men follow the path that they're taught. Happy wife, happy life, put that woman first. So most men go through their whole life putting that woman first and putting her on a pedestal. That's just what happens. It takes a strong-minded, strong-willed man to not go that path.
Not really. I don't think it takes. Well, listen, I agree with you to an extent. I don't think it takes a strong will and a strong mind not to go down that path. I think that if guys were to be shown the value of who they truly are, and if they was to realize their potential and that every woman is not even worthy of being in their presence, that they actually should value themselves greater and stop pedestalizing women and start pedestalizing themselves, understand that they're gods within themselves. If they realize their greatness and start living in their greatness, then they would start to realize that every little scrag ain't worth your time anyway. This chick don't deserve to be in my presence. Why would I ever give her the time of day? And then when they get to that level, when they align themselves with dudes that's not looking at women as a problem, right? I don't look at women and I say, I hate these hoes. I look at women and say, they don't have the right leadership in order to be what they supposed to be. And when they get up under me, they gonna move different because I don't give a fuck about they pussy. And when they realize that I ain't checking for them when it come to their pussy, they start moving in their femininity a lot differently because they figure out where they can add value beyond just what they mouth and they pussy do. See, I ain't tripping off them hoes. And that's because I'm focused on doing the thing that I'm supposed to be here for. I don't want my legacy to be defined by a woman or the lack thereof or me falling at the behest of a woman. My legacy has to be defined off of what I do. Fuck them hoes, man. I don't care nothing about these hoes. And then the thing about it is that the more that you don't care, the more that they gonna come with it. Because women want dudes that don't give a fuck anyway. The more you don't care, the less you start focusing on women, the more you gonna get. The more pussy you gonna get, the more you gonna get thrown at you. But that's because you already focused on what it is that you got going on. Even the Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you. Everything comes along with greatness. You don't have to chase money. You chase being the best version of you, and people will pay you for the greatness that you are. But most guys are so singularly focused on how they feel instead of focusing on what's best. They checkers players. They're not chess players. And so as a result, they get manipulated. They get taken to family court. They get fucked over. They get caught up with all of these other stupid hoes for the streets and being baby mamas and all of this other type of stuff. Then their energy is diverted because they got to spend time mitigating problems instead of spending time becoming the best version of themselves. Fuck them hoes, man. And it ain't that women are hoes. It's a mentality that you got to have towards women in a general sense. We don't care what they think. We only care about being great. And then they gonna benefit as a result of it.
I 100% agree with you. But at the same time, when a man that's 25, 26, and he come to me or he come to you, we got to do 25 years of unpacking of him thinking the wrong way, of thinking of putting her on a pedestal and putting her first. And it's going to take a lot for us to change the way that man think. We can't think that he going to think how we think.
I think he just need to be up under us. When he's be up under us and he see how we move, he gonna make the adjustment. The problem is that I'm gonna be honest with you. This is what I genuinely feel, and call me out if I'm wrong. I'm open to being wrong. The problem is that it's a lot of people talking but not living it. And if you live it, when you talk, it's just reinforcing what they already see from you. We telling people to listen to what I say and not to what I do, instead of saying pay attention to what I do and then hear how I reinforce it into your mind. It's not a lot of people living it. People need to see the example. It's the reason why we're more apt to watch TV than read books. We don't pay attention to what's being said. We pay attention to the examples that's in front of us. Right? People love podcasts, they love watching TV, they like going to the movies, they like looking on Instagram, they like shorts. People are visual, right? They need to feel your energy. And when they see it, they can't deny it. And then as a result, they have to take something from you. And then when you talk, it's just reinforcing it. They need to see the examples. See, anybody can give you advice, but very few people can show you the way.
I agree.
They don't need to be unpacked. They just need to see something different than what their father fucked up. That's why I said these boomers are full of shit. I hate these motherfuckers. Because all they did was talk and they ain't do nothing.
So do you think a man need to bump his head first or get some coaching in the beginning?
Both. Every man need to suffer. Every man need to go through things. Every one of them. They need to learn how to fail. Hopefully, in the next generation, we can teach them how to fail in a controlled environment to where it don't ruin their life. Right? And that's why you're supposed to have fathers, because he's not supposed to buy you a car. You're not supposed to be trying to pass on your wealth to your kid. You're supposed to be showing him how to be a man. And then if he just so happened to get yours, then he'll know what to do with it because the character came along with the lessons. But we need to be teaching our sons how to go through things, how to fix things. Hey, I'm not saving you. I'm not picking you up when you bump your knee. Wipe yourself off. Man up. It's going to be some things that come in your life that's going to knock you off your square. What you going to do? You going to cry every time that something happened to you? Or you going to man the fuck up and figure it out? We need to let them fail in controlled environments early enough to where it don't affect their life, but they still learn the lessons. And so that's why if you want to reach people, you got to reach younger people. Older people can change, but it's going to have to be their decision. Younger people you can groom because then you can help them fail in a controlled environment.
Let me ask you this. This is going to be my last question, then I'm going to let everybody else go. Do you think, so for a man that's 25, right, and he knows, or let's just say a man that's 21, he knows that he need to put his money first, he need to put his business first, and he need to, strive for greatness. But let's just say he not getting no results. He not getting no results like when it comes to financial gain in his business so far. Mm-hmm. What do you tell him, a man that's trying his hardest, he trying to get his business off the ground and he trying to come up, but at the same time he not seeing any results from it?
Keep going, because you're supposed to fail. You're supposed to fail. That's a part of the process. You're going to fail 7 times before you get that 8th hit. That 8th hit, it's going to bust the door wide open. I went broke when I was like 26, 27 years old. Biggest failure of my life. I had a baby on the way. I had a wife. I had to give up all of my cars. I moved back into my mom's basement. I was regressing. I was going backwards in my mind, but I was learning a lesson. I was learning. I was evolving. I was growing. And I was learning what it takes to be a man and to be an overcomer. It was the best thing that ever happened in my life. That was the best thing to ever happen in my life, was to fail at that time in my life. Looking back, when you win it, it's like, fuck, right? But looking back on it, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Best thing ever happened, bro.
I'm let everybody else chime in. I don't want to take up the whole convo.
What up, though?
What up, fam?
Anton, I just had a run of phone calls. It was so bad. I saw what you were talking about. I had to jump on because this is going to be therapy somewhat. I'm going to tell you right now why these people are out of control.
Uh-huh.
I have 2 places for rent right now here in Metro Detroit. One's like $850 and one is like $2,500.
Okay.
These people are getting, you know how many I have for the place I've gotten in the last 2 weeks over 10 people reaching out to me where they have somebody, the government is giving them their down payment for the rental property plus deposit and their first 3 months rent to be paid. And these people are working, making legitimate money between 45 and 60 grand a year.
Mm-hmm.
This is insane.
Yep.
Pure insanity. And now I see why everything's messed up. Because I'm thinking
it's all handouts.
And the people, you can imagine the people who are calling what this is like. The people, this is, you can imagine what, it is very difficult to deal with some of these people. I'll just say it like that.
You want to see how my chick is walking around? Come on. Look, Rita's so mad that I'm about to show her. Come on. Come on.
What does this have to do? What does this have to do with anything? Oh. Let me pull. Hey!
With an apron on.
The